5 Unusual People in the World, Part 127. Hello you guys, I'm Keisha, and have a great day. The world always has extremely strange things that we have never known or heard of. Some of them are extremely beautiful and strange. Because of a certain disease, they surprise the whole world. Let's explore with this video. Are you ready? Let's begin. The Guinness Book of Records is the annual publication of achievements and world records in different fields. There are countless incredible records, of which the following man is an example. Number 5. Sarwan Singh. Sarwan Singh, born in 1966, living in Surrey, British Columbia, province of Canada, is a music teacher at Akal Academy in Surrey. At 7 feet 9 inches, Singh has held the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest beard in the world since 2008. His beard was measured to be submitted to the Guinness World Records. 3 judges measured Mr. Singh's beard in the presence of about 200 people. In conclusion, the official beard length is 7 feet 9 inches. He estimates that he spends about half an hour a day tending to this string beard, conditioning and adding natural oils to keep it soft. He brushes his beard from time to time to keep it tangle-free. Despite all the difficulties, care, and maintenance his beard requires, Sarwan Singh patiently treats his exceptional beard. Mr. Singh is a Sikh, he is devout, and his beard is considered a sacred gift. Any emotion Singh holds about the hairs flowing down his face is a gratitude and respect rather than pride. Singh believes that God has blessed him with such long beard, and in keeping with his religion. Strange diseases are always a headache for scientists. Some can be identified as cancerous tumors, and they will proceed to remove that tumor. However, there are also some diseases that can't be identified, and doctors can't do medical intervention. Number 4. Verdun Joshi. The boy, Verdun Joshi, from Gujarat, Western India, has amazed everyone who meets him with his giant feet weighing 12 pounds and measuring 11 inches. The boy's legs are round, as big as a bowling ball, causing him many difficulties in life. Verdun is often ridiculed and bullied by his friends because of his unusual appearance. Hundreds of doctors, both local and foreign, examined the body and made various diagnoses, from fluid retention to hormone disruption. No one can come up with the most appropriate treatment. The boy's blood, sweat, and saliva samples were also tested but did not yield any results. Verdun himself feels no pain in his legs and can walk, run, and even ride a bicycle without any assistance. However, many doctors have recommended amputating the leg because there is also an English woman in the world, Mandy Sellers, who lives in Lancashire, also born with unusually large legs. She was diagnosed with a congenital disorder with no cure. Many doctors think that Verdun may have a similar condition. Verdun's father did not want to have his son's leg amputated because that would make his son disabled and dependent on others forever, unable to walk. Up to now, Verdun still has to live with an abnormal foot and is often unable to choose the right shoes and pants. Normally, women have one uterus, and it is normal to have single or multiple births with one uterus. But it is rare to have 2 separate uteruses, giving birth to 2 or 3 babies at a time. Number 3. Rinku Devi. Rinku Devi, born in 1983, living in the northern city of Patna, India, has become a woman who does miracles that only 1 out of 50 million women in the world can do. She has 2 uteruses, or wombs, and conceived 2 boys at different times. Although her children were born at the same time, on scientific grounds, they are not called twins. Medicine calls having 2 wombs in one body the double uterus syndrome. Less than 100 women worldwide are thought to have this syndrome. Before giving birth, she knew that she was carrying twins, but didn't know that they were formed from 2 different ovaries and 2 different uteruses in her body until she was about to give birth. This means she got pregnant again while pregnant. In some cases, the vagina is also duplicated. Each uterus has complete ovaries, fallopian tubes, and uterus, and is capable of becoming pregnant. However, 82% of cases of this syndrome during pregnancy are likely to be premature and often require a cesarean section. Women with this syndrome also have a high risk of infertility, miscarriage, fetal growth retardation, or postpartum. Devi's cesarean section lasted about 1 hour. She gave birth to 2 boys, weighing almost 3.3 pounds and over 4.2 pounds respectively. Although the 2 babies were born at the same time, doctors said they could not be called twins because one was 3 weeks younger than the other. This means Devi conceived at different times and conceived a new one in one uterus while pregnant in the other. Number 2. Akshat Saxena. Akshat Saxena of Uttar Pradesh, India, has just broken the world record for the person with most fingers and toes with a total of 34 digits. Akshat Saxena has 7 fingers on each hand and 10 toes on each foot. This helped him break the previous record of a boy in China with 15 fingers and 16 toes. Akshat was diagnosed with polydactyly, a genetic disorder that can increase the number of fingers with each generation. Most commonly, extra fingers appear on the little finger side of the hand. However, the boy's parents are also completely normal and do not have any extra fingers. However, a special thing is that baby Akshat was born without a thumb. Doctors are carrying out a series of surgeries to remove the extra fingers on the baby's arms and legs and reconstruct a thumb from one of the remaining fingers. Amrita Saxena, the baby's mother, said, "I was so happy when I saw my first baby, but then I was really shocked and surprised when I saw the baby's fingers and toes." A friend told Ms. Saxena this was a special case and advised her to register her child's name in the Guinness Book of World Records after he read information online and learned that the record belonged to a Chinese baby boy. Unexpectedly, Akshat was quickly recorded in the Guinness Book of Records as the person with the most total fingers and toes in the world. Vietnam is a beautiful and loving country. A woman with a large tumor on her face that put her at high risk of death was helped almost immediately when her information went viral on the internet. Number 1. Triệu Mui Chai. Mrs. Triệu Mui Chai, born in 1953 in Cao Bang, Vietnam, had a huge tumor on her face within 20 years. The tumor was oval in shape, covering 2/3 of her face, completely destroying her left eye, blocking her nose and half of her mouth, making it difficult for her to breathe, live, eating, and drinking, and even death if the infection was severe. When Chai was 40 years old, a small pimple with the size of a finger appeared on her face. Because of her poverty, she couldn't afford to go to the doctor. Moreover, she also thought it was just a normal boil, so she only used forest leaves to treat it. After a period of self-healing, the red pimple got bigger and bigger, causing a lot of pain. After 20 years, it completely disfigured her face. She had to take each step slowly because her eyes could only see one side. Moreover, she was afraid that any impact on the tumor would cause it to burst or become more deformed. As soon as the information about the poor woman was spread online, she received help from many charities in the country where she lived and was taken to the hospital. The surgery was carried out on December 21, 2015, and was performed in over 8 hours. 1/3 of the tumor was in the skull, pushing the cerebral hemisphere backward. After the operation, Chai was able to speak and breathe easier. She was also able to see much better than before. That's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it and can get to know all the weird people through my other videos. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to watch more interesting videos. And now, goodbye and see you soon.